Today we're going to be abusing the Suspicious Bush in 1.5 elixir cycle, so we're just going to spam it as much as we can. Hang around to the end of the video to find out how you can claim this free tower skin if you haven't already. Now let's get back to the video. He uses arrows, so he probably doesn't have a good counter to our bush. Not that there really are too many counters to the bush. He goes for a Mega Knight on top, so 7 elixir for 2 elixir, we'll take that trade. We'll just go skeletons in the back. We can kite the Mega Knight with the Ice Golem and just go bats to try and damage it down. We'll just go for another bush in the right lane. He goes for a Firecracker on the bats. We will still need to take care of that Mega Knight, but we can probably get King Tower activation from this Firecracker. We'll just go Ice Spirit in the middle. I think the Ice Spirit might have messed up our King Tower activation, so that's not great, but we should be fine. We'll go with the Ice Golem to kite the Knight. So basically with this deck you just keep kiting their tanks back and forth with the Ice Golem and spamming bushes whenever you get it. The evolutions can be like helping you sometimes to get a tower, but most of the time they're just going to be there for defense. He goes for the arrows on the bush. We'll just go Ice Spirit and Evolution Bats. We'll probably take down the tower here since the Dagger Dutch is out of daggers. That's nice. We'll go Evolution Skeletons on the Hog Rider. He goes for the late Firecracker on the bats, but the damage has already been done. We're just going to go for a log on the Firecracker. Maybe the Skeletons could connect. Nah. Alright, we'll just go for bats in the back against this Knight, and we're just going to get a bush going in the right lane. We'll go for Electro Spirit to pull the Knight back, and we'll go for an Ice Spirit with these bats. We'll go for a Fire Spirit as well. We'll go for the bats and Ice Golem to counter the Mega Knight again, just bring it across. We'll just go for another bush. I would have thought that bush would get a bigger nerf by now. I think it got a slight movement speed nerf, but that really didn't do that much to stop it. We'll just go for Ice Spirit to bring the Mega Knight back so it doesn't jump on our tower. We'll go bats and log on the Hog Rider. Hopefully we don't take any more than one hit here. Yeah, we'll go for a Suspicious Bush on the right. We'll go for an Electro Spirit with the bats. They're going to die to the Firecracker though. He goes for a Mega Knight again, really hanging onto that tower. We'll just go for another log. We'll probably just need a log cycle the tower down because we don't have a good way of connecting without the bush. That Mega Knight is going to get a jump, which is not great, but we should still be fine. We'll go for an Ice Golem on the Mini P.E.K.K.A. and just spam our spirits on this. We'll go bats on top of the Hog Rider. We'll go for another bush, see if we can get a connection. Just go for another log, try and damage down that tower. Unfortunately the log did get a nerf recently-ish, so it only does like 50 damage to towers. So we're going to need like another 4 more. We'll go for an Ice Spirit in the middle and just go Ice Golem to bring across the Mega Knight. Just going to go for another bush, see if we can get that on tower. We go bats, Ice Golem to pull back the Mega Knight. Just going to go for another bush. He goes for a Hog Rider, we'll just go Ice Spirit Skeletons and log. Go bats as well. He probably wants to arrows that, so we might be able to get that bush on the right to connect. It's getting very close. He fireballs, but that's not going to be enough. The bush goblins connect. Alright, nice. Alright, here we are in the next game. Up against we're just going to stick with the game plan of spamming bushes. We'll just go for a bush in the right lane and go Skeletons, Fire Spirit to counter this drill. Alright, not the best start. He did get 1 goblin hit, I think, or just the spawn damage. That's a bit of a late tornado on the bush. We're going to get a fair bit of damage from that. Yeah, 2 elixir card, he countered it with 3 elixir and we still get 700 damage. Gonna go for an Electro Spirit on the left. Might chain onto the tower. Unfortunate, it doesn't. The Tesla won't be able to see the bush, so we're gonna get at least 2 hits here. Maybe 3, just 2. We'll go for Skeletons around the Executioner. Might have misplayed that, yeah. Not the best placement. We'll go Ice Spirit to counter the Executioner and an Ice Golem so it doesn't go on our tower. We just have the Fire Spirit and log ready for the drill. Takes that out nice and easy. Okay, he goes for a poison. We'll just go for another bush and we'll just go Ice Golem bats on the Ice Golem skeleton, sorry, on the left. Might be able to get some damage here if he doesn't react to it. He's got the Electro Spirit, which is a little bit unfortunate for us, but we're gonna get a ton of damage on the right. That could be tower down already. Alright, he goes for the tornado, but it might not be enough. The bats just survive too many hits. Alright, nice. So that's tower down. All we have to do is defend for the rest and we should get the win. Here we are in the next game, just going to stick with the plan of spamming bushes as much as we can. One thing that recently came to my attention is that Supercell are giving away a free tower skin for reaching 10 million subscribers on YouTube. Subscribe, we're almost there. Anyway, and so I'll link it below in the description if I remember. and you should be able to redeem it if you haven't already. There's also a free emote that they're giving away. I'll link that as well. The tower skin looks alright in my opinion. I still like the Magic Archer one that I've got applied a bit better. Anyway, back to the game. We're just going to go for a log on this Archer Queen. It might have died to the ice golem death damage anyway, but I didn't really want to take that risk. He could just pop the ability and take like 1000 damage off our tower. The Evo skeletons should be able to stay alive and finish off the barbs and the archers. We'll go for a bush in the right. He goes for the log on it. We're not going to get any damage because of the Dagger Duchess as his tower troop, but we should be alright. We're just going to go Ice Golem on the bridge, Fire Spirit behind it. We're going for Evolution Bats as well because he doesn't have a small spell that he can use on these bats. They'll get a fair bit of health from the P.E.K.K.A, and if they can connect on the tower, we'll get a fair bit of damage. He goes for the Archer Queen. That's going to take out the bats, but the P.E.K.K.A is pretty low. We should be able to just distract it and finish it off like that. The Archer Queen has got a fair bit of health. We're just going to go Bats and Fire Spirit on it because I don't want him to get the ability off and target our tower. We're going to go for Skeletons as well and Ice Spirit, making sure we don't take any damage. Okay, we're doing alright. We're going to get death damage on the tower, and we got a nice big hit from the Ice Golem as our win condition. We'll just cycle our bats, try and get to the evolution again. Now we'll just wait and see what our opponent's going to do. He goes in for a battle ram at the bridge, so we'll just go Fire Spirit, Log, Evo Skellies. That should be able to clean it up pretty easily. We'll go for a Suspicious Bush in front. Probably not the best play. We're giving a ton of log value. We'll just go bats in as well, and a Fire Spirit. The Dagger Duchess is out of daggers. If these bats can connect, we'll get a lot of damage, but they're not going to. We'll just kite the P.E.K.K.A. We're just going for another bush. We can just play the bush wherever we want really, because nothing's going to target it unless he gets the log off. We're just going to distract the Archer Queen so we don't take any damage. We get back to another bush. We'll go for it at the bridge. His Dagger Duchess is out of daggers, and it's pretty good as we head into double elixir. We should be able to get a lot more damage since his Dagger Duchess won't be able to keep up. We'll go for a log here. It'll clean up the P.E.K.K.A, hopefully. We'll go for Evolution Skeletons on the P.E.K.K.A in the other lane. That should be able to deal with it. We'll go for a bush as well. The cannon's going to die. He goes for arrows on the Evolution Skeletons and mess up the Fire Spirit. This is pretty bad. We're going to take one hit. Okay, we're not going to take another, but we had to spend a fair bit of elixir. On the left side though, the bush did connect and we got a fair bit of damage there. Go for bats on the Valkyrie. That should clean it up. Go for an Ice Spirit with these bats. Maybe we can get a little bit of damage. Cannon was there to stop him from taking any damage. We'll go for Electro Spirit and Log to get rid of the archers. We'll go bats to the back. That should be enough to counter the P.E.K.K.A. We'll go for another Ice Golem to counter the Archer Queen. We'll just go for more spirits to distract and a log just so that we don't take any more than one hit. Yeah, okay, we'll go with another bush. We got bush on tower. That's like 400 damage there. We'll see if we can get another one. It is going for the cannon though. It should finish off the cannon. We'll go for Fire Spirit with this log to try and get rid of the archers. We'll go Electro Spirit just in case it doesn't get there. Okay, that stuns the battle ram. We should be able to just log. Okay, he went for the arrows, so we're going to have to go for a few more spirits to try and not take too much damage from these barbs. Okay, that's going to be like 1 or 2 hits. Okay, just 1 hit, that's good. We'll go bats on top of the P.E.K.K.A. It's a little bit difficult to try and get rid of the tower on the left. We'll just go log. Okay, we just need that one more bush connection and we should be able to win. We'll go for Ice Golem, Ice Spirit, Electro Spirit. We'll log the cannons. We might get one of the bushes on tower. Okay, he logs, but we're back to another bush. We'll just go without the bridge. He logs again. I think he arrowed the last time. I said log, doesn't matter. We'll go in for the bush again. The cannon's too far over, so it still pulls the bush because I played it too close to the right. It won't really matter though, it's going to go to the tiebreaker and we'll get the win. Thanks for watching the video today, have a good day and don't forget to claim the free tower skin.